live episode of Express Opinion. I am your girl, Lynn Roberts.
I'm that girl, DC. I'm your girl, Miss Prime.
And Big C.
Big C. What? Am I alone in this?
Yeah, I wasn't feeling the love.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I wasn't feeling the love on that.
I did not realize we were
doing the Big C. I'm feeling the love.
We do it every week, though.
I need the love.
I didn't know we was live like that because I was trying to set you up.
Oh.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Okay, I'm sorry.
I'm C. I'm sorry.
No, thank you, sis. But you got, I see you have me. That's what you have me.
They don't love at you.
I'm
so sorry.
No more.
I'm so sorry. Anyway, so how's everyone doing? How was everybody's week? Everybody doing good?
Doing good. Doing good.
That's just awesome.
Doing okay.
I've been working hard. Yeah, just call me Rihanna Jr. Senior.
Work.
Yes, goodness. I was hustling this week. I was hustling, I was trying to get her done. Yeah, get her done. So got some big things coming up.
Everything going on?
Good? You had a good week? I had a good week. I mean, well, yeah, I guess. I'm here.
Yeah,
I'm 6 feet above instead of 6 feet under.
You hear me?
So.
Best place to be.
Okay.
Right.
Okay. So, although I did have a little episode on yesterday. Look, see, what had happened was.
Okay, that don't sound right.
Okay, so day before yesterday, I eat like maybe once a day, maybe twice a day, right? So I had fixed me a nice little breakfast. Breakfast was cool. So that evening, I said, I haven't eaten anything else today, just that one thing. And that was early in the day. So I was like, I'm going to just go ahead and grab me a sandwich from one of our local sub shops.
Right.
So ate it fine. Good. Just good. Woke up yesterday, I had a consult with clients, right? So I'm trying to get ready for my consult. Man, look here. Tried to get out of bed. It was like no sooner than I got out of bed, it was like, where you going?
Right.
No, that ain't it. I promise you, I had got up, I came in the living room, went in the kitchen, I came back, I couldn't even do it. I was trying to put my clothes on. I had put my clothes on, I couldn't even get my bra on.
What was that?
I don't know. Something did not agree with me.
Oh, yeah, the bubble gut.
And it wasn't even really bubble gut. It was like I felt nauseated, like I needed to throw up, but I couldn't throw up.
What kind of sandwich
something didn't agree with your stomach.
It was a sub sandwich. And
that mayo probably
that's what somebody else said. The mayo probably did it. Because I was like, man, I was trying my best to get to my doggone. I was like, I had to call him.
Are you lactose intolerant?
Not that I know of.
Were you breaking out in sweat?
Oh, you know how your skin feel clammy? Yeah.
I'm definitely not lactose intolerant.
So I was like, I said, man, I had to lay across the bed. I laid across their bed. I called my client and told him, I'm like, look, we got to reschedule this. I can't do it.
Right.
I can't. I was trying. Man.
That was that meal.
I couldn't do it. I laid right back across that bed. I got my blanket, and I think I slept for another 2 hours before I could get up and try to function.
Yeah.
That sounds like morning sickness or something.
What?
Say what now?
Morning sickness.
Ain't no morning sickness. No morning, afternoon, evening, midnight. Ain't none of that kind of sickness going on here. The devil is a lie. Ain't none. And if it is, I'm suing somebody.
Hey, more amazing things have happened.
Look, this ain't no immaculate conception going on over here. Okay. Jesus ain't been over here. I'm sorry. Not for that there. Nope.
If the Lord said, let there be light.
Nope.
It's gonna be life.
Miller Lite.
Oh, y'all better light.
That's the only life gonna be going on over here. Shoot. But anywho, I digress. So we're gonna go ahead and get into the headlines because there's a lot going on. I had a couple of stories that I wanted to talk to you all about, but let me put it like this. I had one story that we were going to talk about, but then I ran across another story. You see how she just slick? It just tried to move my face.
No, it's humming. We humming.
Yeah, we humming.
Yeah, the fan humming.
It always hums.
Oh, I didn't know that.
It sings. Anywho, because I saw this story because I thought this would be more important as to what's really going on in the world, in the country today.
Okay.
So I said, we're gonna go ahead and talk about this, what's going on in Mississippi right now.
Okay.
And basically, in Mississippi, it's basically going into Jim Crow. Some people are saying Jim Crow resurrection, Jim Crow 2.0. Either way, these people losing their doggone mind trying to bring Jim Crow back in Mississippi. So, the Republican-led Mississippi State House Representatives passed a bill on February 7th that would form a court system of unelected judges, unelected judges and prosecutors to preside over part of the capital city of Jackson and expand the Capitol Police Force. Ain't that something? And then a lot of the several elected officials have sounded off against the bill, contending that it would remove the voice of city residents and the majority of those who are Black. And State Representative Robert L. Johnson III, you know that's Robert L. Johnson III.
Right. Pollution.
Yes, he stated in a joint statement that the bill, House Bill 1020 and Senate Bill 2889, he said that they are an insult and a distraction. He said, and it's taking the power away from the citizens of their capital city while they're trying to waste critical hours sitting around and letting hospitals close and their people die, or should I say our people die. And he went on to say that the bills are what modern day Jim Crow looks like. And he went on to explain what the bill entails. And he was saying that they have a supermajority-led House and Senate and a Republican governor now. So all of them are trying to pass this bill. And he described them as, he said they are kind of new to the process. And he said they don't have any respect for the rules, the procedures, or the traditions of the legislature. And he said they don't even have opportunities to debate some of the issues. And he said that they just decided that they're just going to run and roughshod over the whole process and have what they want. So it's a big mess that they have going on down there. And he said he don't think that the bill would pass, but you never know. And then he said one of the sad things about this is that if this bill does pass for Jackson, that it could expand to even to Greenville, Greenwood, and anywhere else they want to go with this doggone bill.
So it seems like they're targeting all the Black areas.
Yes, pretty much.
What I have, one of the questions when I was looking over that is, if the majority of the community is us, we're not voting. These people are getting in the office, and if the majority is, us, then it removes your right to vote because they're going to actually put them. No. But I'm talking about the ones that are wanting to change the laws. They got in the office by a vote.
By a vote, right.
So I'm talking about those people. The legislators, whoever.
The elected officials.
Right, the elected officials, they got in office because the majority of that state is Republican. No, well, it's a Republican state. Okay, well, I mean, I'm not saying that all Black people are Democrats. However, I am saying that evidently it's a lot of us that feels that way as well.
Or either they're not voting, period.
They're not voting, period. And that's usually what happens in a lot of voting situations. We end up abstaining instead of acting and voting. So we say, oh, we don't like the law, we'll abstain. We won't show up to the polls. Then somebody else is choosing your future for you.
And this is exactly what's happening.
Yeah. And from what they're saying is, the reason why they are saying that they don't think that there's a chance that the bill to die, that it would die in the Senate, is because of all the uproar that is being made. And now you got a whole bunch of activists being involved with it, and now it's gaining national attention.
And that's the only thing that's going to help it. It needs that national attention and get all the leaders to descend on that area and make noise and light of it.
Yeah.
But then we also have to show up to the polls. one of the worst things you could, a person could say, I don't vote because nothing's going to change.
Yeah.
Well, if you're not voting, you're right.
You're right,
Nothing
exactly.
is going to change.
Exactly.
You can't complain and want change at the same time when you don't vote.
And then one of the things that kind of ticked me off is when I go to the polls for the smaller elections and stuff, it's not as packed as like the big presidential election or, whatever the case may be. So my thing is, people got to realize that these people are getting in the office because you're not coming out for the smaller elections.
Precisely.
And what they don't realize is that smaller election impacts you more. The national election, yes, it does, but what's happening in your state, those things you can vote for are affecting you immediately.
I had someone actually tell me, we were actually sitting down, we were eating, and we were talking about the election. And I asked them about the local election. And they were like, oh, I don't vote in the local election. I'm like, what the hell wrong with you know how I bursted out with it. And I'm like, what is your problem? Just talking about, well, I don't think that matters. Okay. And then this person was a police officer. I'm like, are you serious?
The funny part is, most people don't know that they vote judges in.
Exactly.
The same people you're going to see when you get tickets and any other thing that happens when you have to go in there and deal with the judiciary, you vote for that. You vote for those people. You can show up to those elections, ask questions, ask those judges what their rulings look like, what their history look like, who are they, and why are they there?
Yeah, because they have the town hall meeting.
Yeah, what's their theory on law? What's their theory on justice?
And you know what? Because a lot of times, and even when they have those town hall meetings, or where you can talk to the candidates, a lot of people don't show up.
You'd be surprised how low a vote it takes that judges get in office with. Not a lot. Friends, family, and a few cohorts.
But you tell them there's a concert coming, they'll be
packed out, house packed, standing room only.
And a lot of times they don't realize those electoral votes that we do need to win, they're in the smaller elections.
Exactly.
Right.
So, I mean, it's my thing is, this bothers me because you think about it. If this were to pass and they do this all over the state of Mississippi, where else is it going?
For whatever reason, Mississippi seems to be like what is the starter for exactly. Because it's like its own country within a country. And I say that because a lot of things that you hear especially when it comes to Jim Crow laws or anything, usually it's somewhere around Mississippi.
This is Mississippi and Alabama, right?
Well, the thing you also have to
more
look
so
at,
Mississippi.
and I'm not knocking people in Mississippi, education level is much lower.
Yeah, it is.
And they do need that voice like you're having now to help in those situations, because the people may not understand really what's happening and what the impacts are of what is happening in their state.
Yeah.
Wasn't that Tennessee that just voted out in this last election? They had a slavery bill or something. It was a state that just recently voted out a bill that had something to do with slavery or something. And when they snuck it in the news, and he just I was like, did he say what I think he said? I'm like, come on.
You have to pay attention to those little things, because sometimes you'll hear it one time and they'll kill it.
Yeah.
It will not show back up. I've seen a lot of little newsreels like that, and I'm going, wait a minute, did that just happen? And before you know it, you'll never hear of it again.
Exactly. Unless you dig, you gotta go
dig for it, right?
You gotta go back and dig for it, or look at the news transcripts in order to find the story, and then pick it back up.
And how long was it sitting on the books before y'all decided, that's over? So
look how long have they ever passed the bill for lynching to make that a federal hate crime? Because that was
they talked about it for a while, and it kind of just went away. So
that's crazy.
And I'm trying to think, I don't know if that was touched by the Obama administration, but a lot of antiquated laws were addressed during administration and pulled off the books. But it's amazing, and we're going to say a million times, no, it's 2023. And we still have these things going on.
Not 1923.
We're still making first. How?
Exactly.
We went to the Beach Institute. The Beach Institute.
We saw,
and it gave a history from slavery to modernized slavery. Listen, if they ever do this presentation again, and I find out about it, I am going to blast. That presentation was so interesting, and it told you about slavery and modernized slavery. So it still exists. Please understand, the new slavery is the prison system.
Yeah, the prison system. You can
you know, please, by all means, you know, if you ever hear about the Beach Institute doing a presentation on slavery to modernized slavery, by all means, please go to it. If I find out, I would definitely blast it. And let you know.
That's what you're hearing at schools, prison pipeline. Prison is a massive industry.
Yep, it is.
Throughout America.
Oh, wait a minute. Did you hear about now they're trying to introduce a bill where prisoners can donate organs in order to get time off of their sentence?
6 months to a year.
And I'm like, you think I'm about to give you a kidney and all you taking off my time is a year? Child, bye.
The American Medical Association should be in uproar about that.
But hold on, guess who they're targeting?
Of course. Who's in prison?
Well, and it's because they said
genetically superior.
Well, that's the cover, but that's the undercover.
Yeah, they're
saying that enough. There's not enough African Americans who are donating.
Yeah. Wow. I call bullshit. I'm sorry. Because I'm like, my thing is, okay, so basically, to donate a heart, you know you gotta die. I'm like, yeah.
All I'm saying is,
I'm dead.
If you get my
I'm back.
If you get my liver,
oh Lord.
You get pulled over for DUI.
But then you had members of the American Medical Association saying that that's a bad idea because prisoners hold the highest risk as far as their organs being donated and the failure of them. So I don't know how they say, but that's what they say in the article. If that's what they're going to use,
so be it.
Okay.
You're sitting in a giant petri dish. I mean, you're all very close quarters.
Yeah.
Disease, everything else can run rampant, pass very quickly from one place to the next.
Yeah, so I guess that's why they're saying that. And remember the outburst they had when we had the pandemic. I'll put it that
the
way.
point in organ donation, the way I've read it, the way it's supposed to happen legally, and I'm no lawyer, I play one on TV, but you're not supposed to be able to sell it, barter for it, trade. It has to be a gift.
Exactly.
So that's not a gift. If you're telling me it's just a quid pro quo and it's involved.
But you got to look at it. All of these people coming up missing, and then when you do find them, their organs are missing. So now they're just being blatant with it. We want your organs.
There's a huge trade that's not being talked about. A huge underground organ trade is happening.
Yeah. So it's like, okay.
Mine got wine in it.
Look, we all
like I said,
look. Like don't look over here. I can't help you, player.
You gonna catch a DUI and get my liver?
Oh Lord, but yeah. So I think that's one of the stories I think we need to follow. We definitely need to follow that along with this one, because this one I think is going to be very impactful as to the outcome.
They're trying to slide it under the table.
Like they always do.
Oh yes, it's one of them things that start what they call the slippery slope. This place will end up being a test bed. See how it passes, how it works its way, and let's try to trickle it in.
Exactly, that's exactly what they're gonna start doing.
Now, you better get out and vote because we don't need another 45 being 47.
Right.
Whatever.
48, 49, whatever.
Yeah.
45, 46 now.
Yeah, and
47.
Yeah. Okay.
Coming.
Yeah, we I'm gonna have to stop counting.
Right. Like, where we at now?
We gonna press pause.
Yeah, we gonna press pause.
Well, did y'all listen? Y'all saw Biden fall down?
No, he didn't.
Off of Air Force One?
No, it didn't.
Again?
Lord.
Listen, I don't know if Biden can do another 4 years.
Biden.
But listen,
Biden.
Did the knee go out?
45 better not get back in there. Yeah.
Can Obama run again?
No.
I wish.
His toupee flew up.
Michelle can run.
Wait a minute, hold up. He don't have.
I don't know what it was, but it was a bald spot when the wind blew.
Stop.
It had opened up like a newspaper.
You talking about 45?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I remember that. I saw that. It was like, ooh.
Oh, yes. Orange hair.
That was clean up under there. It was red and clean.
That thing lifted up like he had paper clips on it.
Like I said, we're gonna keep our eye on this, and we bring you updates as we get them, so we can keep you informed on that. All right, we're gonna move on to what we thought you knew. So, Big Feast, I know you got something good over there.
Oh, TikTok is catching it.
Oh, yeah.
They are catching it. The federal government said, don't come in my building. All federal buildings, you can't have TikTok on none of your devices.
Oh, yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, they're looking at a big old spy ring.
Mm-hmm.
And outside of that, we already got on the soapbox of watch your kids and what they watch and how it affects their life.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, in this generation of kids that we have, these social media outlets cause a lot. Kids are killing themselves.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Having mental issues. As a matter of fact, there's lawsuits pending on a lot of social media platforms for the harm that they're causing. And they know that they were causing the harm because they wrote the algorithm specifically to target these kids.
Yeah.
Wow.
And they measure themselves against how they're perceived on social media.
That, along with all these crazy challenges, like hold your breath, press on your chest, and I know that's when the lawsuits out, because when
Alcohol.
the lady died, the lady's daughter died, she held her breath on, I think, pressed on the chest, caused some kind of irregular heartbeat, and I think she ended up with having a heart attack.
The choking one, the choking you. I'm like, really?
And to pour the alcohol on you and light it.
Come on,
And what was
man.
the other one? The cinnamon?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What ignorance was that one?
Swallow a tablespoon?
Yeah, a tablespoon of
Kill
cinnamon.
yourself. Those little micro pieces get into your lung. Come on, man.
Yeah.
And like you said before, I was gonna make a point that follow up point you made, and it slipped my mind about what was it?
Senior moment.
Senior moment, right? I need another drink.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, so is it the one where he was doing the challenge?
Oh no, it was not with the challenges, but how it was affecting our young generation and the things they were getting into. And it'll come back to me in a second. I can't believe it. It slipped my mind. But again, mental health, social media, please watch what your kids are doing. And that's what it is. China, the things that they allow, that you said last time, that they allow you to see here, they don't allow there.
They do not.
They are on their TikTok, they are pushing their agenda to keep their culture in place. So they only show positive things to help build their culture. But here, they're going to show you all the idiotic things they can.
People fighting, all kind of.
And they're making billions of dollars on this because of advertisement time.
And not only that, you have people on TikTok just trying to get likes and stuff, because the more likes and stuff they get, because once you reach to a certain point, then you can get paid.
Right.
They
once you
pay
get to so many, but also they've been metering back people's views. And the amount of people, so some people are on there, have 1 million views. TikTok said, nope, you only have 500,000.
Yeah, but you know what? Wow. You know who they're doing that to, right?
And it's us. Yep.
Yeah,
it's us. They're metering back.
They're doing it to. And that's another issue that they had with that.
Right, so they're literally robbing you.
Yeah.
Those views are money.
How do you know they're metering it back?
Well, they had several other complaints where people would actually see when their views hit 1 million, and then literally 24 hours later,
it's
gone.
Yeah.
They had 250,000. Like, what just happened?
You know, cause things are just happening so crazy. Like you have, like you say, spyware. We have the balloons that's floating over the United States. Many people want to shoot it out. No, we're gonna let it get far enough in for you to later find out it was spyware.
And they shot it down.
But let it be known, China is the biggest credit card holder for America.
Yep.
But I mean,
we owe them a whole lot of money. So some things they'll let slide, some things they won't.
Exactly.
We won't stand for spying.
If they ever call to collect that debt.
Oh, we are in trouble.
You are in for real. Let me go
the prices of everything you think was good. Walmart, dollar store, $2 store.
No. $5 store.
It's probably what, $1.25?
Yeah, right.
The girl went in there. The bottom of the broom is $1.25. The stick that goes inside the broom is $1.25.
So they done separated.
They done separated.
That's what they're doing now.
Wow. That's just like, you know, when you used to be able to buy a suit, you could buy the whole
suit. Now
you gotta buy the jacket and then the thing separate.
Everything is sold individually.
Right.
Yeah.
Wow.
And you know.
Well, hold up, back up. The what?
You know how you used to be able to buy a suit in the store.
Yeah.
You could buy the whole suit.
No, ma'am. You gonna do cummerbund, bow tie, vest, all that separate. The buttons,
everything is
the buttons not included.
You gotta make your suit.
You gotta pay extra to get the buttons sold
on. Sold out.
What is timing, son?
Okay, now look. I bet you pretty soon you're gonna buy sneakers and have to buy the shoestring separate.
Well, Men's Warehouse gonna get expensive.
Okay.
I've been having on Skip.
Men's Warehouse is
Velcro.
It is. You seen the price shot up on those suits?
Mm-hmm.
Men's Warehouse is not what it used to be.
Wow.
I tell dudes now, you want to impress me? Buy me 5 bras.
Wow.
5 good bras.
You broke.
Okay.
2 bras is $100. Over $100.
Exactly.
Damn.
Exactly.
2 quality bras is over $100 too.
Anywhere between $40 to $50.
Lord have mercy.
For you, $25 a boob.
Wow.
Yes.
I'm about to be around here. I'm about to see these puppies roam.
Cause girl,
stop playing.
And look, I tried buying like the Walmart brand.
No ma'am.
Girl,
your breath will be on your stomach.
Girl, they just popped just like
you'll be up there to my swing low.
And look, they were swinging, child. They were swinging.
I caught myself trying to put girl. First of all, I couldn't even get the bra around me. I said this must be a 44 irregular.
Okay.
No, the bras back in the day used to have your things pointed.
Girl, no, you remember the cross your heart bra? Yeah, that was it. You got crossed all right.
If you look at your parents' old pictures, like 2 missiles in there.
Straight point.
Yeah, to your point.
To your point. Cold outside, mommy? No.
No, you sure couldn't tell. You sure couldn't tell.
That's why you would take the toilet tissue and fold it, put it on there. That was your pad.
Stop.
Oh, yes.
What?
They got tricks.
Hey, the keeper from showing, yes. That's you. You get the toilet tissue, fold it, and you put it in there as a pad. Now they come like that. See?
Oh, you talking about the nipples?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about the actual points of them cross your heart.
No.
That you could have them doggone things. They get.
And it was paper thin.
Mm-hmm.
That's why it was so easy for your nipples.
Yeah, because because you had them bras that didn't have no padding in them whatsoever. And then you could see people with, what used to kill me is like you see ladies walking around, they got on a bra, but the headlights are just them bad boys on high beam, and it's like.
The funny thing to me is,
one be over here, one be over there.
The funny thing to me is all male companies making bras. We ain't got the equipment, but we making bras.
Hold up, what?
Most of the bra companies are men owned.
No wonder them bras.
Well, it used to be.
It used to be, yeah.
Used to be, not so much anymore.
Y'all got man boobs. Mm-hmm. Y'all ain't got the kind of.
I mean, Victoria's Secret ain't a man. Yes, it is.
Yes.
Victor.
Victor's Secret. But one time I went out with a dude that had I was like, I almost asked them, what kind of bra you wear?
They got a training bra for that?
Oh, yeah, they got that manstectomy, what is it called? Man, it's a term, medical term for man boobs, like real boobs. Boobs.
He need to take them down.
Right.
Okay.
You're like,
one dude I saw, I was like, damn, you bigger than me.
You need to bind them.
Right.
You need them one.
Bind them in the name of.
Right.
Need an AIDS band. Lay them suckers down. Press them up. Look, you need a breast reduction.
Kiss the gym, right?
Go see Dr. Miami.
Now, wait a minute, because sometimes people take medicine and
there's some medicine that causes
yeah. Side effects cause them to grow.
Well, shoot, what medicine is that? Let me take some.
I'm seriously, what is
ma'am?
What?
For real?
Yeah.
What? I'm going with it. I'm going with it.
I know mental health medication.
Let me get some.
I know some mental health medication. That's definitely one of the side effects.
Why is she over here?
I must increase the bus. Okay.
I like that one at the gym.
All right, so I'm just saying, I'm gonna look into that medication.
Try to get the side effects.
And what?
It might have another side effect. You might grow a goatee.
Wow.
Look, I got some, what's that, hair removal?
No, ma'am, you gonna have a full goatee.
I'm having,
more than seeds.
I'm gonna go to the barbershop, line me up,
right? Clean me up.
Yeah, just clean it up, just give me a line.
You line up real good.
And at that point, express opinion with no one getting that.
It'll be Leonard.
Okay, we're moving on. All right, girlie. All right, it's time for Miss Prime. And what you got questions about? What you talking about today?
Y'all know I'm always coming up with something. I just had this conversation with my homie. Why, when you single, people think that you lonely, or you are sad, or you can't be happy and be single?
Like you can't be alone and not be lonely.
Or be happy.
Exactly.
It's like, okay,
absolutely.
My motto has always been, I'm alone, but I'm not lonely.
Thank you.
Lonely people do desperate stuff. And people don't think that, I understand that we're meant to be with someone, a significant other or whatever the case may be. But if I'm single, I'm not sad.
I'm enjoying my
I'm not depressed.
And you know what? One of the questions I hate, like when you meet a guy, so why you single?
Why you single? Why you single?
Why you single? The same reason you are.
Simple.
Asking me that, that's a pet peeve. Don't ask me why I'm single, because I want to be.
A lot of times people, like, I know when I had got my divorce, I had needed that time. Because the divorce was mentally taxing, physically taxing. So I didn't want to jump into another relationship, and I carried the baggage from that marriage to a relationship, and I hurt someone who possibly genuinely cared about me.
Exactly.
So I had needed that downtime, that me time. Now, I'll tell people, yeah, I'm single. I date. I go out to dinner and stuff. I have no problem doing that. But my attention span is short with BS. So if you cannot, the sex gonna come. Okay, we get that. But if you do not keep my attention or strike my mental, then you're gonna lose me. Because I promise you, you remember that little dog, my squirrel? And last time I checked, squirrel, that's me. That's me. That's me. You have certain men that don't know how to cope. You know what I'm saying? They don't know how to, Netflix and chill. I can do that on my own.
Exactly.
I love my time on the bed. Boy, I get in my boxes and watch Netflix. I'm loving it.
One of the things that I do not like is when you meet someone, the Netflix and chill. I don't know you.
Exactly.
That part. You're not coming to my house.
And I'm not going to yours.
I'm not coming to your house. We can find a neutral place, meet, talk, we can do 1,000. It does not mean you have to spend money, because that's the first thing. Oh, you just, no. You can do plenty of things, you don't have to spend money. Or we can go someplace, you spend your money, I spend my money.
Mm-hmm.
But don't meet me today and want to be over to my house tomorrow.
That part.
I don't want nobody in my space.
But my thing is,
okay,
I don't want people
like
touching my stuff.
Exactly.
We can go to the park and have a coffee and sit in the park and people watch and check.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a person. I'm a simple chick. I'm gonna keep it real. It doesn't take much to. I still play video games. You know what I'm saying? Because I have nieces and nephews.
Mm-hmm.
So I had to keep up with the video games. So I'm a simple chick. I like to laugh and have fun.
Mm-hmm.
Anybody will tell you. That's just me.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not gonna be. I can sit up in my own house, by myself.
But not only that, you know what your house looks like, so we don't need to sit here.
Exactly.
You know what your house look like if you trying to, get to know me, so we don't need to sit there. Exactly. How about we go someplace else?
And try to get to know me. Stop saying stuff like, don't you want me to give you a massage? No.
No.
Girl.
Oh, girl.
Get professionals for that.
Yes. Yeah. You can get. I don't need, and you probably can't give a good one anyway. So
I'm like, come on now, come with something original. Why are you trying to touch me on my person?
Girl. And I'm looking at, and the thing is, at our age, it's like you should be past all of the BS. You at the age now where all that, you should.
Can I be devil's advocate with that?
Go ahead, Devil.
Okay. I've also I love to talk to guys.
Mm-hmm.
Older guys my age, young guys, so. But when you brought up just now our age, a lot of stuff, I notice people our age or older cut through all of the norm, what we would have done or wanted to do when we were younger. It's like, okay, this is what I know what I want, so why do we have to go through a lot of the other things?
Yeah.
So if I know what I want, you know what you want, listen, let's have a conversation. If this is, agreeable, let's start working and see what's going to happen. Now, with that being said, there are parameters.
Mm-hmm.
You have to make me comfortable enough. I have to, be okay with it. First of all, I have a daughter. So coming to my house right after you meet me is going to be a no-go. That has always been. So there's still parameters when you date.
Yeah.
Listen, let's go someplace, let's talk, let's get to know each other. I can't tell you how soon or how long, but it will not be right off the bat that you come in my personal space.
Oh, definitely.
When you get to my personal space, then you know that
I
might like you a little bit.
My thing is, as a woman, I love the chase. I love that.
You love the chase who?
I love the chase. The chase, the flirtation stuff. He look at you, he be like, oh yeah, that's sitting right there. I love that. I love that attention. So why not do the flirtation stuff? Why not have the conversation? It's the point of getting to know me and me getting to know you. You know what I'm saying? But guys don't. Yeah.
You have a guy sitting here.
Oh no, I don't know nothing about it.
What do you do?
For me, look, at this point, I like my freedom, my space, my house. I had to laugh at myself not too long ago. I forgot all the blinds open in my daggone house.
Oh, geez.
Got out the shower.
Oh, Lord.
Ran through the house because I thought I needed a snack. And I gave the neighbors a show.
But when you're single, you can do stuff like that.
But do you? If that wasn't the case anymore, for you as a man, what do you do to gain the attention of if like you see a chick be like, oh yeah, I like that. What do you do to get her attention?
Someone you're interested in.
What I have seen out here is you have to take care of me and bring me up to your lifestyle.
Oh,
hell no.
Mm-hmm.
I have a standard of lifestyle.
Mm-hmm.
And you come in there and go, I'm high maintenance. If first of all you tell me you're high maintenance, you're not.
Uh-huh.
because you don't really know what that is.
Exactly.
See,
and
you
then,
high maintenance.
Well, wait a minute.
I'm gonna say very much so. I'm not even gonna lie about it, but don't come in here and then try to be something you're not. Be yourself. Be normal. It's not my job to come in and take care of you and no. If I'm meeting someone, I will bring you to my level if that's person I'm interested in.
But you know what I look at also is, well, me personally, I don't expect a man to do for me something that I can't do for myself. You know, if I want to go to an expensive restaurant, I can take myself to that restaurant, you know. So it's not like, oh,
Thank you.
The only way I can go to Applebee's or, you know, I can go to Olive Garden. But, you know, if I want to go to Elizabeth, I can go to Elizabeth. And
I have people,
and with no problem.
Oh, I want to go Pink House. Okay, what do you like on the menu? Oh, I've never been there. Hell am I taking you there for?
Exactly.
I eat there on the regular. I eat there on the regular, but
that's what I was going to ask. He cleared it up.
Yeah, so that's my thing is, I'm not going to ask you to do things like that if I can't. I spoil myself.
Now, if that's your standard?
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's what I'm saying.
Welcome to the club.
I spoil myself.
Right.
I'll take myself out. I used to take myself out to dinner all the time and spoil my people be looking at me like, you expecting somebody? No, you. You know, I'm in here enjoying myself, having me a good time, drinking my drink, ordering. I went to the steakhouse not too long ago. I took myself, I said, I've always wanted to go to the steakhouse to see. And I'm really not a steak eater, but I was like, I want to go. And everybody was talking about, you know, it's good and everything, but, you know, it's a little pricey. So I was like, I don't care. I want to go. So I took myself, man, let me tell you, I ate good. It was good. And them drinks.
Where did you go?
It's called Tony's. Tony's Steakhouse.
Oh, they are very good.
I'm gonna tell you, my wife at the time, she would take me our date nights. Always white tablecloth. Mind you, this one was sommelier, professional, and also know how to keep a man looking like a man. Because at one point I was working on my graduate degree. And it was date night weekend. I'm in school. I'm not making a whole heck of a lot of money because I'm working part-time. We go out, white tablecloth. Eat. Bill comes in, slides a credit card to me. I pay the bill. I put the tip. And we walk out. Nothing ever said about it again.
And see,
still maintain my dignity.
And you know, that's kind of sexy to some men.
Yeah, it is.
You know what I'm saying? I done had some good times off the street.
I have taken men on dates, and it's like, and then
that will blow a lot of guys' minds.
I have taken them on a date, and then when the bill come, I'm like, you know, I got this. You know, I got this, and they looking at me like, say what?
I had a time.
I can't even get people to fake it. Like, oh, I'm gonna reach.
You know, I have done that because I don't, especially if, you know, if we're in the getting to know you stage and stuff, and every time we go out, I don't think it's fair for them to have to pick up the bill every single time. I've taken friends, like, you know, some of my male friends, we go out, we go to hang out and stuff, and so I'll pay the bill. I'm like, I got it this time, because it's like a lot of times they always, you know, taking care of the bill or whatever. So there's sometimes I get and they look at me like, man, you all right with me? You all okay? You all right with me?
Trying to be an equal opportunity.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, I could probably see it in the comments. More men than less hear that. I mean, less men than more hear that. Because if you look at all these social media, you'll see, and you'll hear all these women saying the same thing. Oh, he got to pay for everything and pay for this, pay for that.
Exactly. That's crazy.
Well, you also got to think about is the algorithm too, because you like but people who do that, they don't go and post that only the ones who want attention will post.
Exactly.
But here's the thing. Some women like that because also that some guys have put that in their head. So that's a double-edged sword. You have men that, hey, I am a man, let me get this.
Yeah.
That's fine. I don't that's fine. You can pay it, I can pay it, don't matter. But when you start saying, listen, this is the only way I'm gonna date you, then you make that decision. If you decide to date her, you know what you have. Yeah. If that's not what you want, then that first date is going to tell you.
Sometimes that is a weapon of control.
Weapon of control. It is.
Yeah, you're right.
You are absolutely right. But once again, that's a choice.
And then you must take what comes with that.
Exactly.
You are absolutely right.
So if he's gonna drop that credit card every time, when he say jump, you jump. He say move, you move, because that's what he's paying for.
Huh? Well, guess what?
That's what he's paying for. Exactly. But that better be communicated.
Exactly.
Because if you're dropping it and so this is what this means, and if that person says no, they don't give you the right to take it.
Exactly.
Oh, they don't, and that's the other part. They don't say what it means. They expect it.
Well, that's why when I was younger, my dad, the men in my life used to always tell me, don't ask for it, because if you ask for it, believe me, somebody's going to ask you for something.
Let me tell you, my daughter.
And guess what? If I had it, and I was even in a relationship, and I had a credit card, and the credit card was due. I was dating, and the guy I was dating was willing to pay it. I never went to him. I went to my mom, because that's what I was told. If I can't do it, your brother, your dad, you can't get it from us, you can't do it yourself, then you don't need to go without. So because of that, I don't ask. And it has been very hard for me to break that, and I still technically really haven't broken it.
I have a male friend that told me, he said, I don't understand you.
I haven't.
I'm like, what? He said, I've never met a woman who won't
pay
let
my
somebody do something for them.
Insurance. Pay my light bill. Pay my
job.
That does not happen.
No, right.
I don't do that. I can't move, and it bothers me. It's like it's hard. You sit up there and I used to always tell a guy, if I'm talking to him, I'm like, if I come to you and I ask you for something, you best believe you are a last resort. Because I'm not just gonna come to you all willy-nilly saying, I need this, I need that. If I come to you, it is you down here. After I tried everything up here besides getting on the corner,
he said words too. He said, when I say I got you.
But for me, that's a committed relationship. That's a different thing.
Yeah.
Because once I got committed and married, whatever she wants, whatever she needs, I got you.
Yeah, but
that is my job.
Yeah.
If I went and borrowed, and I was in a relationship. If I borrowed it, I paid it back. Like,
there is no borrow in my in my
well, in my mind.
In my mind, there is none.
If I need, and you listen, you only have one time to tell me no. You tell me no one time, I'm not coming back ever.
No, I can see little things like, I have my credit card and the wife has her credit card. He's like, well, use your credit card. I'm like, okay, you know you're paying it, right?
But
that's different.
I don't know if I don't know what it is, but if I come to you, because first of all, I've practiced 10,000 times. Okay, listen, let me make sure I can't get it from any place else. And when I come, you're like, oh no, okay, I feel like crap. I would feel like, I've done that once, and I'm like, that won't ever happen again. So you know what? I just went without, and I took care of what I need to take care of, shuffle some stuff around. But that is that.
See, I always been the type of, and I'm like my mom. I get it from my mom. I don't like to ask nobody for nothing. I always try to do it myself. But he had a whole fit. I mean, it was a whole discussion. I'm like, I'm sorry, but that's how I am. But he just sent it. I come home, it's in front of my door. I'm like, oh.
Yeah.
But I know stuff like that. It makes you feel good.
Yeah.
My son takes his mom out on date night. It costs dad, but he takes his mom out. On date night.
I like where I am now, because it's like, you know, I like a person that you can just generally be talking. You don't necessarily want it or you need it, and you're like, oh, that's cute.
And it just show up.
And yeah, and it just, you know.
You know what's an amazing
next thing you know, you got an Amazon box in the front door. And you like, what the hell? I didn't order anything. Where did it come from?
I just said it was cute.
An amazing date to me is, hey, we're going to buy some groceries, come to your house and cook.
What? Oh, my God.
Did you just say?
Oh, my God. Look, wait a minute. You just made me moist. Stop it. You just stop it.
But that's also after a couple of times.
Yeah.
When you're comfortable enough to say, okay,
Right.
you know.
And either way, like, I invite you to their house, if they come and like, let's cook, let's sit down and talk.
How you say be Pacific? They say when you pray, be Pacific.
Pacific.
Not Pacific, but Pacific.
The whole ocean.
I said, Lord, send me a man that can cook.
Oh, girl.
Ooh, I live in the kitchen.
That right. Oh, my God. Oh, y'all.
Right? That is the biggest flex ever.
Wait a minute now, I'm trying to think.
Biggest flex ever. Get in the kitchen and cook.
Thought they could they would make some stuff.
No, make sure he can cook.
Some stuff was good. But
Girl.
Let the food talk to me.
Right.
Let me be.
Man,
okay, you know what? It's not. It's the whole process of cooking together.
Yeah.
Right. That is the sexiest thing.
Of cooking together.
The sexiest
But you know
thing.
what? I had somebody cook me some damn oxtails. I was like, man, look at here.
Let me talk to you.
Yeah, let's just sit down for a minute. Girl, when I tell you them, girl.
Let me tell you, there's only one woman that can make me gumbo or paella.
Paella?
Paella or gumbo?
Paella?
One woman can do it.
Paella is that one with the sausage and the
chicken and the seafood. Oh my!
All right, y'all talking about food. We gonna move on. We gonna get to real talk with Miss D. What you got going on?
Well, hey, we're going to talk about. We hinted on it last week, but we had a little bit of what we call it?
Who did it?
Last week's show.
It wasn't me.
Okay. So we were talking about dating, and I believe I asked the question, like, what were your Lord.
You asked me what is just sex.
What's just sex?
No, sex without a commitment or something like that, wasn't it?
Without a commitment?
No, not without a commitment.
When you signing up for that?
And getting feelings, catching feelings, and all of that, and not being in a committed relationship. I think that's what.
Y'all got me on the dating thing. Let me listen. That's it. So I'm gonna have to go back and look. Yes, I am. Because we were talking about that, and it came up again.
Okay, what exactly came up?
The conversation that we
had. I know, I'm saying, what about the conversation that came
up? I was about to say, what exactly came up?
Not rose up. I said what came up.
Okay, here we go. Get your life right. Okay.
Get your life right.
Okay, how important is sex in your relationship? Would you be with a really good man or a woman and the sex is trash, or would you rather be with a person who treat you really good and have bad sex or half-ass?
I would take trash sex. And somebody's good to me.
No, but we talked about it, but it didn't get what it
yeah.
So remember after that we met someone and they said that they would take the sex. They would rather, because they was like, they would get a side piece. They would stay in a relationship.
Get a side piece.
Take the good sex, but get treated bad, but get a side piece.
No. They would have the good woman, but take and get a side piece for the sex.
No, he said the sex. He would take the sex.
Oh.
The sex means the woman treats you bad.
Yeah.
You'll get somebody treat you bad and then get a good woman that.
But this is the thing, the person with the good sex be crazy.
Right?
Well, I mean, hey.
Them the ones be busting your windows and painting your house. Busting windows.
So then the question goes back. Is sex important?
I like both.
So he would say he would take a good woman over the sex.
Sex is another level of
intimacy and
connection. Connection, that's the part. Because it gives you a whole different connection.
So sex not fulfilling.
I mean,
Yeah, it is.
But you know what? I think with sex, what happens is, especially if you're with someone that you really truly care about.
right, the sex is good because
the sex is immaculate.
you might not find out it's trash sex he had it with somebody else.
Yeah.
The same thing, but the connection,
Listen, the only way you can be able to judge is if you've never been with someone else. But if you're with someone else and you experience good sex, you have something to compare it to.
Yeah.
You do.
Been there, done that.
I've had that.
But the thing about it is, what I'm trying to say is, like, when you have that deep connection with someone,
right,
when y'all are already mentally connected.
There it is.
If y'all are already mentally
90%
connected,
of the sex.
Yeah, that's 90% right there. The rest is just hey.
I'm sorry.
I mean, because if you got somebody where y'all are so connected and it's like they know you, they know your ins and outs and you know their ins and outs, and y'all know each other. When you get in that moment, they know what you like, and you know what they like, and y'all just put that together.
Sex with your best friend? Good Lord.
Man, okay, so now I have another question. And this is going really deep. This is really going. I don't know how fast, but a lot of women have never experienced vaginal orgasm, and then you have some that prefer vaginal orgasm. You can have oral sex, but a vaginal orgasm it stimulates them even more.
Mm-hmm.
So you have vaginal orgasm and you are unable to do it. Then what?
I'm gonna be up in there sweating. You're gonna work this out today.
Go and look, do it till you get it right.
That's what I'm saying. I'm be sweating and breathing.
Fine.
Practice makes perfect.
That's fine.
Give some direction.
Hey, you look at
how you want to land this plane?
That's some pretty paint on the wall.
Fine. Join us in this conversation.
Why you always gotta drag me in the conversation?
Because I know you have something to say.
I really got nothing to say because the one that blessed my
wow. She done relapsed.
What they blessed?
So was that person good to you?
Yeah. He was very good to me, but I'm the type of person, and and I know you know where I'm about to go at. I'm the type of person I don't like to force people to
go down.
Okay, go ahead.
Sorry.
I don't like to force people to choose or to make people make a decision or make me a priority or whatever the case may be. I like for that person to be able to tell me their free will.
Free will on what?
Just tell me, just period. That's where they want to be, or that's where they want to, whatever.
Sexually?
No, as far as relationship wise, the everything was there with that person, but I don't think.
Stop trying to figure out how to say it right.
Just say it. I just think the sex kind of blocks everything else. Like we could not be like 100% see each other's face. We thinking it, but we couldn't tell each other.
Y'all couldn't connect.
Yeah, we couldn't connect and tell each other face to face, even though we were feeling it. And that person thought I would say it. I thought that person would say it, and it never got said.
Yeah, been
there. Say what?
Whatever.
I want you, or I want to be here, or.
So did your actions not show, or his actions not show?
Our actions showed, but we both was waiting on the verbal response.
Okay.
Well, that can be tough for people.
Yeah.
Just to say that word.
Yeah.
It's a big deal.
That's me.
We don't take it lightly.
I am not a verbal person.
Right.
Me neither.
I will show you with actions, but I am not a verbal. Once I said, trust me,
You done told me you love me before.
How many years we know each other? By now, I love Caesar. I mean, but I'm like, that
okay.
to get there, I'm still like that high school person. I'm not gonna say it till you say it first,
exactly.
Bro. You ain't gonna get me slipping, bro.
I guess it's because you don't want to feel like you left something out there.
That part.
It's not reciprocated.
That part. But you also know, what I've experienced. I'm an action person, and I did a person that was verbal. Doggone good guy. But because I wasn't verbal, he mistook it as me not being interested.
Yeah. Right.
He was verbal, and I mean, he showed action, but my actions and his verbal kept like crossing.
Exactly.
And it wasn't until years later we saw each other and we talked, and if I had known this, so I made that vow then. I went and dated another person. If I was there, they would know.
Yeah. And I'm pissed because
I didn't know I don't want that to happen again.
Right.
I'm pissed because I showed some of my best tricks from back then.
Oh, Lord.
Right?
All right, with that being said, we're going to move right along because we're running kind of short on time, so we won't trying to get everything in. All right, so we're going to go on to the food for thought, no longer the tip of the week. We've got the food for thought. So this week's food for thought is, it says, never seek revenge. Because a lot of people like to seek revenge. Never seek revenge. Rotten fruit will fall all by itself.
My sister and Petty, that's hard for us.
Right?
Now, in certain cases, I'm not going to lie, I actually had to pray some things because had I addressed them, my life would be different right now. But you know what? But you know what's funny?
I feel you.
Either I saw the person,
right?
Things were a whole lot different, or it got back to me. I saw so and so, and blah, blah. I said, I pray with a sincere heart. And the first thing I say, you said, vengeance is mine, yours, because I can't do it. If I do it, I have a consequence, but if you do it...
Well, I will tell you one time, I was real petty one time. I put the P in petty one time.
Damn.
I was talking to this dude, right? And he lied, he basically, we had been talking for a while. And then one week you just disappeared. Like, poof. Yeah, couldn't find him, would call him, ain't get no answer stuff. Then he gonna come back and out of the blue, you gonna come back that Monday and you got this wild ass story that you wanna tell me and stuff. And me, being me, I'm like, and you telling me you was here and then you had to go here, and so I'm cross-referencing this place. I did my geography, even though I got a D in it. I was doing my geographical location. And so I'm like, that don't add up with the time frames you talking about.
That mathing.
Yeah. And then I get a phone call. I don't know how the chick got my number or whatever, but she called me. And so she called me and she told me everything, and I was like, oh, really? Okay. So I was like, I got you, player.
We gonna call him Buster.
I got you, Buster. So I busted a Buster on Buster. Girl, I put out a flyer.
No, it ain't.
Oh, God. Have you seen this dog?
No.
Yes, I did. And I said, when you see him, let him know he needs to be spayed or neutered, either one. Girl, I put that bad boy out in the mall.
Oh, Lord.
I put it at Savannah Mall. I put it at Overthorpe Mall. I put it at the barber shops.
Hilarious.
Girl, when I tell you, and then my sister used to work at the hospital, right? And cause she knew him, right? She said, girl, did you do this right? These things got this thing, and this dude is a wanted dude, and be aware and all.
So wait a minute, hold on. Did you genuinely like him? Because that's a lot of trouble to go through for somebody.
I did. And like I said, we was in love with him. We had been talking for a minute. And then all of this came up. So I was like, girl, when I tell you, I had his face.
We kindred spirits, because I made myself the side chick. Y'all, I know y'all looking at me like that. Yeah. He was cheating on me with this chick. So then him and that chick got together, and I made myself the side chick. And I showed her how you're supposed to be a side chick, for real.
Oh, wow.
Stop playing.
All right. But look, y'all, let me tell you, I've grown. I've matured.
Yes.
We're adults now.
I don't do those type of things anymore.
Lord take care of babies and food.
Yes, because girl, let me tell you. So, and look, I will tell you, look, and then I will tell you, dude worked for the federal government. He worked for one of the alphabet branches. I will tell you.
I bet they were cracking up.
I cannot.
Man,
I bet they were cracking up.
But we cool. As of this, we cool though. We
had no choice.
We cool.
I'm
We
sorry.
cool.
I ain't cool.
I mean, but you know, I'm like, it's water under the bridge, it's over, it's done with. You did what you did, I did what I did. Next time, be straight up with me, and we won't have to do we won't have to resort to those
issues.
Dudes
can get so much more from a female if you just be upfront, because you never know what a woman is down for or what a man is down for. Be upfront and honest.
Sometimes women don't want relationships.
That part.
So you really don't have to go through all the riffraff,
right?
You know. Say what it is.
You say what you mean what
if
you say.
If the sky blue out there, it's blue.
Leave and go.
Exactly.
If it's a duck, it's gonna quack.
All right, and let's quack on, because it's time for it's on the doors to the subscription is open. So we want y'all to come on in. It's time for y'all to come on in the room now. Come on in. Come on in the room. I said, come on in the room. Just hit that subscribe button right there in that corner. You can like, subscribe, and comment in the room.
What?
I said, come on in the room.
Well,
everybody.
Come on in the room. Just hit that subscribe button right there in that corner.
Right there.
You can like, subscribe, and comment in the room. Thank you so much for joining us. We really appreciate you spending time with us tonight. Remember, you got the subscribe button, hit the click, like, share, and please leave your comments in the bottom. We'd love to hear from you, what you think of the show, and if you think there's anything we need to improve upon.
or address.
Address, approve upon, all that good stuff. I am your girl, Lynn Roberts.
I'm that girl, DC.
I'm Miss Prime.
And Big C.
Big C! We'll see you next time. Until then, smooches.
Where's the tech support?
You know what, y'all?
Where's tech support?
We need a remote.
Tech support. Where's the producer?
I know you heard us. I know.
Producer that got itis.
Bye, y'all.
Stop playing.